Hello everybody, welcome back to more Tales of Vesperia. In the last episode, we restored Halua's tree, thanks to Estelle. And now we are going to be heading east to Aspio, the city of scholars, and I was going to show you, but apparently, not apparently, I leveled everybody up a single level off screen, because I realized how much of a waste of time it would be to show all these battles. I mean, even though they don't take long, the time adds up. So everybody's a level higher now. And something I actually forgot to mention, the highest level in this game is 200. Yes, 200. That's surprising. Especially surprised me. It especially surprised me when I first played through this game because I was only used to going up to level 100 in RPGs. Plus, when you reach level 200, the gauge for the next experience says infinity, which is kind of cool. I resisted a triple link, see, I'm good at this stuff. Never mind, I lied.
Piece of cake! Don't get careless.
But as you can see, it's daytime now. Ow, ow, ow. I just don't like avoiding battles because you never know with this game. You just never know. That's why I like to be as prepared as for later on as possible. Yeah, because there's a boss coming up soon. Next few dungeons, actually. I don't like that boss. It's very difficult, especially for so early in the game, which is why I'm kind of getting as much experience as I can.
The cry of victory! Repeat?
And repeat just like, screw your cry of victory, but let's head into this place.
Looks like this is Aspio. It's so gloomy and damp here. It's giving me the chills, too. It's because the city is in a cavern.
I wonder if the lack of sun drives the people here to do shady things, like stealing Blastia cores.
Perhaps, Yuri. Perhaps. But we finally made it to the sealed city of scholars, Aspio. We're just one step closer to catching Mordio now, aren't we? May I see your passport, please? Our passport? This is an Imperial facility. We can't just let anyone inside, can we? Passport? You don't have one of those, do you? Shrug. An associate of ours is inside. Could you please let us through? If you filled out the official visitation paperwork, then you ought to have gotten your passport from this associate of yours. This is the first we've heard, though. If you won't let us in, perhaps you could call him to the gate for us? What's your associate's name? Mordio. Mordio? Their attitudes change quickly. We can't help you. You'll need to mail a request and have your passport officially issued to you. Damn, don't punch an itch, do you? Excuse me, but did a knight by the name of Flynn happen to stop by here? All information about the establishment is classified. We cannot share even small details with outsiders. So you can't even tell me why Flynn was here? No, of course not. So what you're saying is that Flynn really did come here. I don't know who you're talking about. A knight named Flynn? Never heard of him. Could we at least leave him a message? Give it up, Estelle. We'd have more luck asking a brick wall for help. Let's just go. But Flynn's inside. What, we're just going to give up? I'm not going to give up. I'm going to see Flynn. And I'm going to take back that Blastia from that thief Mordio and give him a beating he won't forget. So, can't we look for another way in? Of course we can. Let's take a stroll around, why don't we? As a last resort, maybe we could go over the walls. Well, that went well. But you're gonna want to go over here, and the first thing you notice is a turnip doing this weird thing to the ground. Now, how about we just go? Oh, it's a person. At last, someone found me. I've been waiting. I'm Wonder Chef. I travel the world far and wide, seeking gourmet food and travelers that appreciate the importance of fine dining. You'll usually find me in disguise. A food connoisseur should have no problem seeing through it. Though, you can call it a test if you will. You should have no problem seeing things that are obviously out of place. Yeah, okay. And it seems like you're one of them. You've got potential. For that, I'm going to reward you with a recipe. And we get Salisbury steak. I'll give you this so you can practice. Obtain 3 sets of the ingredients for the recipe. For the love of food, bon appetit! So yes, this is the introduction to the Wonder Chef. You'll find him in a lot of towns, a few dungeons, not too many honestly, and he'll give you recipes that you can get by just cooking with everybody else, but the recipes we do have now are sandwich, rice ball, and Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak will increase your attack by 7%, but you don't get any recipes from making it, but eventually you're going to want to have at least one person cook every single recipe until they have it mastered completely. This will come into play a lot later for optional titles, but anyway, let's check out this door. Doors like these never open when you want them to. I guess we'll have to climb over the walls and open it from the inside. A little quick to jump to our last resort, aren't you? Let's wait for Flynn to come out then. Carol, what are you doing? Even if Flynn comes out, it's not like he's going to bring Mordio out with him. Well, if Flynn comes outside, we can just ask him to let us in, can't we? He'd never go for a plan like this. He's far too much of a goody-goody. Carol, what are you doing? There, it's open. You can't do that! Your guild specializes in hunting monsters, right? Or are you guys into thieves guild type stuff too? Yeah, well, I'm pretty much the only one who can do anything like this. Good job, shall we? Well, good job, shall we? No, that's bad. We should just wait here for Flynn. I don't have the patience for Flynn to just happen to walk out of this town by chance. It was unquestioning obedience to the laws and authority in times like this that made me quit the Imperial Knights in the first place. But... Well then, Estelle, keep a lookout for us here, won't you? Wait, I'm going with you. Then stop objecting and come with us already. Oh, man. There are a lot of Mordio lookalikes here, aren't there? Excuse me, do you have a minute? What do you want? Would you happen to know if a knight named Flynn Shifo has come through here? Flynn? Oh, that guy. He was saying something about going to catch someone who'd been vandalizing ruins. Where is he now? I couldn't say. My research keeps me too busy to pay attention to things like that. I see. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I'll be taking my leave, then. Hey, wait up. Tell me one more thing. Is there a famed mage named Mordio around here? Ugh, there are people who want to see that weirdo? So I was right. You know Mordio? Oh, well, I don't know anything at all. I don't associate with people like that. Hey, I'm not done yet. What is it? Tell me where the mage is. Mordio lives alone in a shack back that way. Go ahead and see for yourself if you want. Thanks. Are you sure about this? Hmm? Everyone seems to get out of sorts from hearing that guy's name. It's just weird. Yeah, doesn't it bother you? Well, he's a Blastia thief. It's no wonder people don't like him. True. True indeed. But an ex-knight.
You know, Yuri, your attitude, your behavior, they don't seem very knightly.
Where'd that come from?
I mean, we're entering the city through a back entrance, like thieves.
This coming from the guy who picked the lock.
I'm just tagging along to find Flynn, and now you've turned me into a thief.
We haven't stolen anything. Sheesh.
Indeed. We want to talk to this guy, Surveyor's Guild World Seller. Hi, I'm a member of the map-making guild. My job is to make maps, but I also collect information on synthesizing. I'll let you know when there's new information. Check back often. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Kozakura. We'll be seeing a lot of each other throughout various towns. Here you have today's suggested synthesis, but we already have all of these items, but talk to this guy. I recommend you do, because he will give you some rather good information on items. Oh yes, we have some new armor for... Oh, this already has that, okay. Iron Protector. Then... let's just buy some food. And burn through just about everything I have. Nice. Magic lens. Oh, I don't need any, okay. Well, I can't buy anything else, but, I know I said before not to sell your items, not to sell your weapons, but you can, selling your sub-weapons when you get other sub-weapons later, your head equipment and your body equipment, go for it. Just don't sell your weapons, because you might regret it if you do. But, let's head out. What do you have to say? Who are you? I haven't seen you anywhere. Well, it doesn't matter, though. Alright. This must be the shack he was talking about.
Keep out. Seriously. Mordio.
I guess this is the place.
I think people usually try knocking first. Looks like no one's home. What should we do?
No point in hesitating when you're heading into a den of thieves.
No, I don't want us to commit any more crimes.
I guess that means it's my turn then.
What? Your turn? We shouldn't do that either.
Nothing to it. Wait for me!
Please, wait! Why does he always do that?
Oh.
This is crazy! Who could live in a place like this?
You can pretty much live anywhere you can eat and sleep if you set your mind to it.
True, but, I mean...
Yuri, don't you have something to say first?
Hello? We're coming in.
And the door?
Carol here, open your door. Sorry about that.
Honestly, Yuri. Excuse us. Is anyone home?
If someone is, apparently they did do a good job of cleaning this mess.
It's a good thing no one's here. That means we get to look for evidence.
Hoo-hoo! Let's look around then, especially at these lots of books.
This city sure has a lot of books.
I'm not really too crazy about reading. I have a hard time sleeping in this place.
Yeah, you seem like you're too jittery to sit still and look at something for too long.
You're one to talk.
Hey, what happened to Estelle?
She's been over there reading books ever since we got here.
Estelle, time to get going.
Once she starts reading, you can't pull her away.
Huh? Did you say something? This seems to be literature from an ancient civilization.
She's not even listening.
Well, anyway, let's see what we have here. Oh, check this out. Oh yeah, I had that right. Anyway, it's a Blastia model. Whoever made this was pretty talented. It's a model of a Grand Blastia. It's not working, though. Grand Blastia? Grand Blastia refers to the especially large type of Blastia, including, but not limited to, Barrier Blastia. Read that in a book too, huh? This little Miss Bookworm over here. The person who lives here must be quite an ardent scholar. Just because someone studies hard doesn't mean their actions are right or just. Hey, the cover's about to fall off this one. Treat books with respect. Priceless information is written on their pages. Yes. Oh, jeez. And what's this? That's a Blastia formula. Feel free to step inside if you like. Aren't you cold? I've had enough crimes for today, thank you. Meh, it's not just a big deal. Not a big deal? Breaking and entering is a crime punishable by at least a year in prison and a fine of up to 10,000 gold. He just shrugs it off. Did you notice how messy this writing is? I can write nicer than this. Nicer than this. But they say people with bad handwriting have good hearts. Well, I have good handwriting and a good heart. How about that? Estelle, do you know what this formula means? It resembles a magic circle that uses fire, but I'm not sure. But at least you understand it a little bit. It means nothing to me at all. Interesting. So how about we check out this large pile of books over here? It's a person!
What is that?
Shut up.
Huh? Hey, hold on!
Thieves,
No, what are you... Wait!
be gone!
Wow, he really ate that fireball.
Why me? A girl?
If you can pull tricks like that, why'd you bother skipping town back in Zaphias?
Huh? Skipping town? Why would I need to skip town?
For stealing the core of a Blastia from the lower quarter in the capital. What else?
What? You're calling me a thief? Have you ever heard of common sense?
Sure.
So you break into a home, call the owner a thief, and wave a sword in their face. What the hell kind of sense is that? Hey, dog! You stay back, you dog! And you, kid, give him back.
What do you mean?
The Blastia, give him back to me. What's with you? My name is Estelise. We're terribly sorry for barging in on you like this. Yuri, Carol, you too.
Sorry.
So, what do you want? Well, you see, Yuri has followed a Blastia thief here all the way from the Imperial capital. And?
And that Blastia thief wore a cape, was short, and their name was Mordio. So?
Well, Mordio is certainly my name. Rita Mordio, to be exact.
And the height matches up too.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I told you, I have no idea what you're... Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Follow me.
What? Maybe you didn't hear me. We're not finished here.
Just follow me, would you? There's talk that some thieves have turned up in the Shaikos ruins.
Thieves? You sure about that?
It came from an Imperial knight who asked me for help. It should be trustworthy. Do you think that knight might have been Flynn?
It's gotta be. Looks like she shot him down, though.
Hey, remember what that guy outside said about someone vandalizing the ruins?
Which means the thief who stole the Blastia core could be there.
Maybe.
Oh, hello.
Finished chatting? Let's go.
Alright, but don't even think of making a break for it.
You don't have to come. If you want, I'll just call the guards. Why don't we give it a try? It sounds like Flynn might even be there. It's up to you. Go to jail, make a run for it, or follow me. Pick one.
Okay, we'll go with you.
The Shaikos ruins are even further to the east, once you leave the city.
And with that, Rita joins our party, but we'll be getting into her in the next episode, so I will see you guys then.